Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
All right, we get the ball first.
And the Bears will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma State's offense will come out first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave it, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know.
Wow, wide open, first play, first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. The short hand, it's Davis.
All right, we're grooving so far.
Leaves it a little short of the first down. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts.
There he is, the freshman back with a first down.
Year in and year out. So many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Across the 25. He's got room.
There he goes. He's got legs, guys. First down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
It's 1st down from the 11. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back.
There he is, cut back. Tutty.
About it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Baylor's offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field.
There you go. Good defense.
The ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I
have to watch Triggs.
Another day like last week.
Trigg.
That dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
To the air, it's Robertson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one.
Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Prentice. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout.
Yeah, man, dang.
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So
we'll get the defense worried about us running, for sure.
They let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
There you go. Keep it up.
Way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
There you go.
On the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Again, we're going to use the quarterback's mobility in this one. A lot of play action.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time.
I could have went square.
Find a receiver, and down he goes.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete.
Not enough on it, man.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop.
There we go, good coverage.
Now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here?
It's a fumble.
There we go. Good defense. Oh, he rolled over a body. He will score.
The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top.
Opportunistic defense, man. That's what we have here.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They are up by 7 over Notre Dame. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Safe completion on the screen.
Good play.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Rushes on him.
There we go. Let's go, defense.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Shows him the stiff arm. They make the
there we go. Good cleanup.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking for space. It's Fields.
There goes Fields. He's got speed to beat that linebacker, although he's hurt again.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And
Not good. That's not what we wanted.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And the
there you go. Good coverage.
No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Right, one more stop.
All the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had. Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well.
Nice. Let's go, defense.
What they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that.
No, not on our turf.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better,
yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
Oh, he just nailed it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Wow. Got his own fumble, I think.
Or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end.
Wide open. Nice throw.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down.
Oh, he's taking off with his guys. Slide it down.
And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The Cowboys are marching down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Fighting off the defender.
Nice run by the senior.
Across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year, and that has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment with expectations for this squad to end up like they did. A lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated, and they better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship, but it just didn't show up.
Rumbling and stumbling, first down.
These guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Brock. Stopped at the
Get the other senior some action there.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too.
Look for the post curl on the left.
Let him see what he can
See
do.
what happens here.
The defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it. That's when you take advantage.
Fires left. And he will take
What a catch, what a throw.
That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring
Dang, got away from me that time.
The Bears are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Got the first down himself. And perhaps a touchdown.
I was so worried about the guys downfield.
Down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Find some fresh air. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and they hopefully move the football.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Oh, my God.
He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in.
There we go.
A big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to pound their way in. They were
not here.
Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That cuts into the deficit. 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like the doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether
83 rushing yards already
this game. If yes, be
for our
aggressive.
freshman
If not,
quarterback.
just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Completes it in the middle. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Fitzpatrick. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Davis. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Fires to the wideout. That's caught.
Oh, let's go.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt.
Nice. Way to get points before the half.
Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right, so we're going to go in at half with a 24-10 lead.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin.
Be sure, guys, to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more of the Oklahoma State Dynasty, Heisman difficulty.
Come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances. Get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
It's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move,
gotcha, second.
Run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Extending the play. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
After run, now throw. Unleashes one deep.
What a hit. Oh, wow.
Fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He'll pull it on the read.
There you go. Take advantage. Hit him.
And they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the
Nice.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on.
Nice, good defense.
I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Hey, man, that's 3 red zone possessions, 1 field goal, a fumble, recovery, and now another field goal attempt. And he missed.
No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The inside handoff.
Nice run by the big fella.
Vision uses all of that to get to the 29.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
There we go. That's all we needed.
Set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hammond.
Always a little behind, but we'll take it. As you can see, 125 through the air, 83 on the ground.
Just trying to take what the
I love it.
defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down.
Big man, another 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And it'll be incomplete.
Dropped
this
it.
defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh, my God. Got stuck on my lineman, damn it.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Cameron. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Slings it downfield.
Thank God, he's wide open.
They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the 1st half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the 2nd half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over.
Turning it off.
Big play. Let's go.
42, and they're on the move.
The defense offense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Wide open.
Got it out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Pocket breaking down. Got enough space.
Oh, my God. They weren't expecting that.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Prentice. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Robertson. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw.
All right, guys, 4th quarter. Let's finish this off.
They rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Cameron. Offense scoops it up. And
man, another fumble forced.
What a great job on the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pass rush.
There we go, pass rush.
Gets him down at the 23.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets it to him on the
There we go. Not today.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
My God.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. App State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Mountaineers in a statement win if there ever was one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wasting no time pulling on this drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so
Oh my
he's had
gosh.
some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The sure hands, it's blocked. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's third and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the fourth down.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Makes a pass to Marker. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bears can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right.
It is time, Rock. What's up, buddy? We're in a bit of a battle here.
And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The give to the back. Really good job.
Man, we got to do better than that.
Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Safety got blown up.
Tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He'll keep it himself.
Atta boy.
Getting back there, he'll lose a couple. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity. Man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way.
Nice. Good stand.
Caught up to and sacked at the 12. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Fires into the end zone.
Nice. Not today, buddy.
Concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on.
Dang, man.
And getting them the
Tight end is not picking up that guy. Quarterback is taking some shots. I have to go screen here, probably.
Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Let's clock down some.
Back to pass. And he was hit just as
God almighty, that was terrible.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Man, that blind side. Come on, guys. I could have ran, but they had a spy on me there.
The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere.
Good coverage there. Surprised they went with a screenplay.
And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Oh, they're after him. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him.
All right, we got to stop him here, man. Got to stop him.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone. And it's caught.
Not enough pass rush in there, I guess.
How about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that.
Oh, my God. I was about to say, get it.
His team is able to corral it. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket.
Go ahead and take
Got
it.
a little space.
Nice.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Quick timeout call by the defense.
Kneel this one out. Another win.
As much time as possible for their offense. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Rob.
You want to talk about building
Another victory.
coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, we've got a road battle against Arizona this next one. Hey, we got some good guys coming in. I think we'll win these top 4 or 5, maybe. Yeah, well, at least the 5 here we'll probably end up getting.